makipag-date tonight.
Basta ako, napanood ko yung clip na I saw it online and I really didn't see anything wrong with it. Tapos yung pinag-side by side dun nga sa sinasabi mo, the one of Tita San and Miss Helen. Para sa akin, both couples are married. So I think they should be also held at the same standard. Because principally, they are both married. Para hindi ko kasi nakikita, hindi ko na-distinguish yung isang couple from the other. Para sa akin, pareho silang kasal. And that is what I think about it. I didn't see anything wrong with either. I saw a clip. It was very, hindi siya, I wouldn't say harmless, but akala ko ma-offend ako or, kasi hindi lang, so wala lang sa itsura, pero medyo conservative din ako.
Example na ba?
I'm very family-oriented. So traditional yung mga family beliefs ko. So when I saw both clips, hindi ako na-offend in any way.
So parang double standard pa rin talaga.
That's what I was saying.
In terms of being married.
In terms of being married, there really is a double standard. And I think we're still a long way from finding the same perception of the same kind of marriage. Kasi para sa akin, halimbawa, kahit na cisgender couple or homosexual couple, pareho lang siya sa akin. Kasi ang basis naman ng lahat ng yan is love. They love each other. And sometimes when you love each other and you're a couple and you have a show together, the love will come out. Mag-manifest lang yung love sa isa't isa. And it can be in a playful way or it can be in a guilty way sometimes. Kasi gano'n naman ang dynamic ng mga mag-asawa. Diba? Lalo na kung komedyante. Talagang medyo may kapilyuhan or kapilyahan sometimes. But that's not far from any dynamic of any married couple.
I love you. Salamat. May follow-up question si Bobby na open kanina about toxic relationships. Bobby?
One question lang po. Since you're discussing anything under the sun, how do you deal with toxic people? Ano opinion niyo sa mga toxic?
Siguro sagutin nila down the line,
yes,
starting from Alex to ano?
Ako nagbablock ako ng mga tao. Kahit walang kasalanan sa akin. Kasi pag nagbabasa ako, tapos may mga laging nag-post kasi ng mga, ay naku, ang hirap na naman ang problema ng buhay. Binablock ko yun. Ayoko nang mahawaan ng mga problema ko sa buhay. Kasi kung may problema ka, sabihin mo na lang. Kasi binobroadcast mo, tapos pag may nakailam sa'yo, galit ka. Yung toxic people, ay pinaalis ko sa buhay ko. Kasi meron pa namang pwedeng magtawagan. Ewan ko, ba't nakalimutan na nila yung text ng cellphone na pag binlock mo sila parang galit ka sa ila. Remember when we text each other, nakala nila pag hindi mo nabatay sa happy birthday, magkaaway bang ina Corina? Bakit? Wala kang happy birthday sa social media. There's text people and there's verbal greeting. So pagka toxic, inaalis ko sa buhay ko kasi gusto ko lang fun.
Toxicity in a person is not, for me, a permanent quality. May mga times na toxic yung tao, may mga times na hindi. Hindi naman yan consistent trait ng isang tao. I can be toxic sometimes, I admit that. Minsan meron, pag halimbawa, meron kami hindi pagkakaunawan, I can be the toxic one. But if the person, like sinasabi ni Alex, is constantly berating people on social media or in my sphere of influence or nasa circle of friends ko, and I see that there's always negativity about a certain person or na-imbibe ko na yung pagiging, negative niya. I can also, hindi naman ako right away nang iba-block. I'm mute. 1 month, pwede yung hindi ko marinig. Kasi meron talaga akong mga friends on Facebook or on social media na puro na lang complaint, lain. Ang pinaka-hate ko sa mga nababasa ko sa social media, mga homophobic posts, transphobic posts. Ayoko ganyan. Lalo na sa mga taong personal kong kakilala, I call them out. Mini-message ko talaga, why did you post something homophobic today? Hindi ko sasabihin yan din sa wall or, just recently, somebody that sabi ko, ang gwapo pa naman ito, napaka-homophobic pala, parang hindi ko alam na ginawa yun ng dating talent manager niya, parang gano'n. Hindi ko sinasabi sa kanya, sasabihin ko lang, bigyan ko ng chance to explain, why did you post something homophobic today? Kasi explain sila, ganyan. And then yun, i-mute mo lang. But then again, hindi mo rin maiiwasan because some of these people are actually your friends in real life. Some can even be relatives. But you have to be very protective of your energy. kailangan hindi pumapasok sa ama. Kasi nakakahawa talaga yung negativity. Yung toxicity, nakakahawa. So you have to be very careful who you let in, especially here in your circle.
Very quickly pati dun sa mga posts ng friends ko, conscious ako sa mga friends ko na maapektuhan. For example, transgender na against some I don't like, hindi ko nila like, hindi ko nila follow. Kasi ito na parang hurt G3. Consider ko lahat yun. So, hindi lang, in general, then follow ba? Hindi, siyempre siya yung immediate friend ko Bago ko mag-like, titignan ko siya maapektuhan dito sa mga ano na to. So, minsan ignore ko na lang. Kaya, ina-avoid talaga yan. Di ba, no? Madam Corin. Gusto mo sabihin ko sa mga ina-avoid mo, Madam Corin. Isa-isa ito.
Name drop.
Ay, nako, negativity. Ako si Madam, curator ako ng anti-negativity. Just yesterday, galing ako nasa pa tayo kahapon, Batangas, di ba? Tapos sabi ko, makitawagan mo nga yung sekretaryo ko sa bahay. Sabi ko, Sheila, sabihin mo lang sa lahat ng boy dyan sa bahay, na mula ngayon, tuwing sila magmamap ng floor, lalagyan nila ng 3 kutsarang asin ang tubig habang minamap ang floor. Because I believe that salt really drives away negativity.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have salt in my sa banyo. Ilan ang boy ko? Bakit payo? So anyway, I even buy Cestrilon's smudge stick. Maganyan ako. But regarding people, di ko naman sila sinasabuyan ng asin. Minsan gusto kong gawin, right? Meron akong asin sa bag mo at sabuyan mo ng ganyan. Generally, I avoid if I don't care about them. At my age kasi, I used to care a lot more when I was younger. That's why pumapatol ka, di ba? Pero as you get older, you kind of tend to spend energy and time on things that really matter dahil maandal na yung oras mo. But I also believe in caring enough to just saying it once. So if I have a friend, I have a brother, I have one staff, somebody I know who's toxic, alam mo yung walang ginawang tama ang mundo sa kanya. Panay negative, daming problema, imaginary naman lahat. I'll say my piece. Everybody has a problem. Lahat tayo may pinagdadaanan. Sorry, may pinagdadaanan ako kaya hindi ako nakapasok mas maaga kanina. May pinagdadaanan din ako, magkwentuhan tayo, pero nasa oras ako pumasok. So, it's either you look at your life half full or half empty. Your glass half full or half empty. Nasa iyo na yan. And your happiness is your responsibility. You say it once or twice, pag wala pa rin, avoid na. That's how I am. I cross them out. I kind of cross them out. But if they seek me out, I can't say no to people. I have to help. But if I help you, may kasamang sermon yun. May kasamang... Diba?
Yes.
May kasamang sermon yun. Hindi ako ka naman utang sa'yo na yan. Di mo naman mababayaran Pero pwede ba? Mag-apply ka na sa pag-ibig. Alam mo yung gano'n. So, yeah, I kind of tend to still give. It's just in my DNA.
Now, because I'm older siguro, you just keep a small circle of friends that who are not toxic, who are not negative. Kasi hindi naman ako mabigat. I would like to think I'm very positive. So I don't want to be in the company of negative people. So I keep my circle of friends also the same yung aming outlook, the same yung disposition. Then, yung mga toxic na tao, I just keep a distance na lang. So, there's just, parang there's a line. Diba? We're friends, but we're not intimate na we share secrets or I will confide in you. I mean, we'll be civil. Parang sa akin ganun lang. That way, I keep my distance. I don't absorb their negativity.
Ako naman, best in patol. Hindi, kasi akong tao So, ngayon sa social media, natuto na din ako, pag pinapatulan ko, kasi siyempre na-apektan ako, nabasa ko. Pero, usually kasi yung admin na yung pumapatol sa mga pages ko. So, pag tinitingnan ko, natatawa na lang ako. Kasi, hindi nila kaya yung sarcasm kung pagsagot-sagot. So, sabi ko sa kanila, lagi kong sinasabi na hindi nyo kaya yung ugali ko, magsilayas kayo dito sa page ko. Ganun lang talaga ako dito sa page ko, real talk tayo mga ining. Sabi ko talaga, napapangitan kayo sa akin, ba't kayo nandito? Diba? Real talk lang. So ako, napaka-prangka kong tao. And yung toxicity, grabe, sobrang dami na natin nakukuha niyan araw-araw sa social media, sa totoong buhay. Ang ginagawa ko, pag alam ko magiging toxic ako ngayong araw na to, nananahimik lang ako sa bahay, mag-isa lang ako. Ayoko na may kasama, ayoko. Even yung mga friends ko, alam nila, tahimik ka, nasan ka? Dito lang ko nakahiga. Kasi alam kong mabububuhan ko sila ng negativity. So ako naiiwas. And kahit sa relationship and all, sa friends and family, kapag ako yung tao na kapag napagod na ako, complain ka ng complain, wala ka namang ginagawa, nagigigil ako sa'yo. Kasi ganun yung mga Pilipino, hindi lahat pero ganun yun nila. Ang dami natin pangarap, pero wala tayong ginagawa. Ang dami natin gusto, we don't do something about it, hindi natin para mabago yun. So, yun ang pinaka-hate ko, lalo na sa work. Kasi napaka-ano kang tao sa trabaho So, ako na yung maalis. Pag shoulders ka na, pagod ka nang kumalasa, okay, nando, tapos alis ka na. Hindi mo na, napaka-confrontational kung tao. Minsan, napapagod na rin ako manita. Di ba nakakapagod? Paulit-ulit ka na lang kasi. So, ikaw na yung iiwas. So, I think that's the best thing na para hindi mo rin maiwasan yung mga, para maging okay yung mental health mo. Pag hindi mo na makontrol, ikaw na lang, ayaw umalis, layasan mo na lang, gano'n. And then, lagi kong sinasabi sa sarili ko, lahat ng mga negative kong gustong i-utter sa universe, tinatago ko na lang sa utak ko. Lahat lang ng magaganda. Kasi nga, kung ano narinig ng universe, it will bounce back to you. So, pre-practice ko na yun na, kunyari, gusto ko ng talk show with Ma'am Korina, ayan na, nangyari na. Ganon. Manifest lang ng manifest. Kasi, di ba, pinanganak naman tayong may negative side. So, pero kaya natin maging positive all the time.
Last three. Maraming salamat. Last three questions po. John Bueno of Kumagkaw. Yes. John. And then Nas will,
Okay. First of all, congratulations, of course, the second season niya. I know you guys like in different, parang in different genres. No? Alex Calleja, of course, you've been doing comedy for the longest time. What part of your career, like in stand-up per se, have you ever been offended by a person watching your show? And how did that feel and how did you deal with it?
May na-open ako.
You.
Ikaw na-offend sa audience mo.
Yeah.
Ayan. So, hindi nakakalam kasi, although naughty ako, an IT programmer for 7 years. 3 years akong professor ng Comsci. So, ang background ko is, I am a corporate host and a comedian ng corporate. So, nagsimula ako mag-perform sa mga companies na hindi ako binabayaran, kundi nagkatrabaho ako doon. So, saklaw ako ng HR. So, I have to be very, very safe. You have to tell me to be bastos pag nag-host ko para maging bastos. Pero ang default ko is very, very safe because doon ako na-practice. Meron ako sariling censorship. And I write for Going Bulilit, Showtime, na meron akong FTRCB at on the spot. And I do live stand-up. So, to answer your question, hindi ako nagbibigay ng mga salita na alam ko mapapahamak ako. Doon naman sa mga ako, ang sekreto kasi ng isang stand-up yan, you have to check all the people around you. Iwasan mo yung mga alam mo may problema. Merong power sa comedian na gano'n, na pag tingin nila sa hindi ko titignan to kasi hindi ako makakuha ng positive dito. Hindi ko tatawa. Pag-aarap ako ng tao na alam kong makakausap ko kasi okay siya. So, hindi ko kinakausap yung mga tao, alam kong may pasensya and I can gauge that sa initial ko sa mga tao pag nireview ko yung mga doon sa mga nanonood. So, hindi ko pa siya naranasan. Nakaka-open lang pag halimbawa na ipag-usap yung tao sa kapwa niya habang nag-perform ako. It means I'm not doing my job.
You're bombing
You're bombing, bombing is the term for hindi ka nakakatawa. Killing is when you're nakakatawa. So, ayun ang nakaka-open sa akin pag hindi ko nakakuha yung audience.
Thank you. Ms. Gigi, of course, ang laki na din ng mga developments with regards to the LGBTQIA plus community. And of course, drag. There's a certain incident recently about a certain drag performer doing her drag show on her platform. But turns out offending a lot of people in the religious sector. If you were in his or her place, what would you do if that would happen?
I think we had they. I think their pronouns are they and them.
Mhm.
This is Kurenta Vega.
Oh, yeah.
We had them in our show in the first season. They were a drag performer at night, and then in the morning they were working with a different profession. My thing is, as part of the LGBTQIA community, I'm a big fan of drag. I go and watch drag shows regularly with my friends, but I recognize also that there's also a duality. To me, not just because somebody does something with regards to the LGBTQI plus community, I can find no wrong in that because we belong to the same community. I'm a big fan of drag, but I'm a bigger follower of Christ. And for me, there are things that should be kept sacred, and that is the Lord's Prayer. So there.
Alright. And Ms. Korina, sa inyo naman po. Kasi,
Malimot yata. Oy, bawal ng bastos ha. Banal ang kagabi natin. Biglang ayaw ko na magsalita.
okay, sa inyo naman, Ms. Korina. Recently po, si Arjo and Maine got married. With you also marrying, of course, a politician and a public servant, in the past, did you experience something similar to me? Because right now, she's like a hot topic because of the eventual, she's defending Arjo from bashers and people from online.
No.
Because of the trip.
There's a He's going to the car and sinabay niya sa
Yeah. What would your advice be to me?
Hindi alam yun. Hindi aware. Nasa official hanin mo nila ang dalawa, tapos sinabay sa official trip, allegedly. Tapos yung gastos. No, it was actually, ma'am, yeah, because I handled their PR. Nilabas ng Inquirer yung Greece and Milan.
Okay, so but who paid for the ticket of Maine?
It's a Arjo's personal money.
Inquirer kasi.
So yung surprise na honeymoon, sinulat ng Inquirer.
Inquirer kasi
But who has the proof of the purchase?
Meron ng
Inquirer said
may Inquirer may reliable source.
Inquirer stands by their story na government funds. Ako ang bumili ng ticket.
Well, regardless of the issue, what would your advice be to me? Because right now, parang ang nangyayari is she's defending her husband.
Oh, okay. Talagang with couples, it's always to each their own, right? That's tricky. I've been in this
Situation.
circus for so long. When I met Mar, he was already in power.
Yeah.
And he stayed there in different capacities in different offices for 25 years. And we ran 4 times. So, parang ilang kampanya na yan, etc. Mar is the type that he does not like. I'm talking about us.
Yes.
Mar does not like that his wife defends him. His principle is I can defend myself. So nobody, especially not my wife, has to defend me. Oh, ganun siya. Ako, medyo patulera akong bata. Why? I can go to town, I can, bombahin lahat, whatever, right? So, but ayaw talaga niya. So, malaking bahagi ng buhay ko, ako yung pigil. Oo, pigil at binusalan. But maybe for good, wise reason. Not really. Maybe for good, wise reason. Because every time nakakaalago ako, pinatatawag ako sa principal's office ng CBN. Remember, nasa radyo ako noon,
Yes.
right? Remember those days? Yeah, everybody knows about those days. High school pa lang ako, madalas na ako sa principal's office. Okay, so that's his principle. I think that's wise. For us. Because somebody's got to keep the peace in the house. When your husband comes home, it would be good to be on a different planet. And that's just how it was with Mar and myself. I think regarding the issue of the ticket, it now depends on who has the proof, because I'm also a journalist, right?
Yes.
So, burden of proof is on the accuser. And but in the case of, say, other issues that were hurled against Mar, if it becomes viral, this is also what I learned. A lie often repeated becomes the truth, right? And in this day and age, if you stay quiet, you become guilty. And if you don't get ahead of the narrative, it becomes reality. I believe that ARJO should be very proactive in proving that it isn't true. It shouldn't be made, for me. So, it's all about the proof, and you don't have to say anything. It's just that if that's the ticket issue only, if it's about getting married at the height of Egay, feeling ko naman tama naman si Joey De Leon doon na nauna namang nagplano si Mengay kay Egay.
Yes.
For me, oo, for me. Oo. So, but it was, I think it was simple enough. The wedding was simple enough.
You were there.
I was there. And naplano na, so ituloy na siguro. Ganun. Oo. It also happened to us. It was at the height of, ano yun, Chu? Ondoy. Ondoy. Nung kinakasal kami ni Mar. No? And because of Ondoy, hindi namin na-celebrate yung gusto naming classic celebration. Pero kung sabihin mong milyon din ang ginastos, of course na milyon din ang gastos. So kung gano'n ang nangyari, we really try to handle it very, very well. And in fairness to the handlers of ARJO and MAINE, we all, the guests, received a note from the organizers to say, let us be discreet and responsible in how we portray the wedding, because there are many people affected by the typhoon.
Oh, wow.
They did that. I have the text with me if you want to see it. They really tried to downplay. So that's all I know, because I have proof of that. Okay?
Thank you. Well, continuing kay Miss Patty naman, of course, I watch her show, on instances of DZMM. It was, of course, every time I watch you, you're very, very, you're kind, you're bubbly in that show. Did you think about that image versus the one that you're doing right now in the show? Was it, do you think it's hell of a lot different from that person?
When Korina asked me to join the show, she said naman it's free of talk. So, hindi naman ako artista. So, it's just really who I am. Wala naman. It's just who I am. So, it's what you see is what you get. My opinion is my own opinion, and maybe because I've also been in the industry for 20 years na, so kasang-kasana ako, alam ko na kung ano sasabihin ko, ano dapat ko hindi sabihin. So, it's me. That's me.
Ms. Kakay, of course, mahal naman.
Kapag nangyayari ng TikTok dito sa...
May meeting na sila tatlo doon. Ganyan kami.
Ganyan kami. Ganyan naman, nag-uusap na sila about sa web.
Ganyan kami.
Okay, go.
Ms. Kakay, I am sure nobody asks you this particular question.
Yeah. Kinakabahan ako.
Pero, of course, mahal ng mga tao din yung person na who was kinda getting involved with you on social media.
Yeah.
And of course, all the bashing that you received in the past.
Yes.
Well, how are you now with Mario?
Grabe. Sorry guys. How are you now with my life? Yun na lang nasagutin ko. So, siguro, yung mga nangyari sa past, iniwan ko na yung doon kasi Diba? Sabi ko nga, shh, manahimik. Kasi nga diba, masyadong mabigat, bibit-bitin mo pa ba? Hindi tayo makakaalaga sa buhay kung may mga bit-bit kang mabibigat. And ang dami kong iniwang tao, ang dami kong kinalimutan ng mga toxic na mga tao, toxic na mga issues. Kaya siguro okay ako ngayon. Kasi kung andun pa din ako, at minsan iisip ko na lang yung mga tao hindi makakabukod ba? Kayo dyan, okay na ako. It's not my problem anymore na ganyan pa rin kayo hanggang ngayon sa mga issue na yan. Ganyan pa rin yung tingin nyo sa akin. But for me, I'm really okay now. Sobrang steady ng mental health ko and thriving to be more stable. Kasi nga, syempre, i-priority na natin yung mga utak natin ngayon, guys. Kasi maiksi na lang ang buhay ng mundo. Huwag na natin bigyan ng oras yung mga pangit na nangyari sa mga buhay natin. Doon tayo mag-focus sa masasaya. And hindi ko siya kinalimutan as kinalimutan. Yung magandang memories na nakuha ko doon sa mga bad moments sa buhay ko, dinala ko yung mga buwisit lang ang iniwan ko. So, ano yun?
Alam din.
Ako po yung Alex. Parang ikaw ba may gusto umano doon eh. Pero yun, so, diba, mga sulsol, dala ko. Yung old account. Tsaka! So, okay na tayo na basta masaya. Yan importante, masaya. Masaya na rin siya. Naku, hindi niya ako pwedeng i-block. Yun lang ako masasabi ko sa kanya. Hi.
But right now, Ms. Katay, are you giving your time also to you eventually fall in love with somebody else?
Yeah, kasi ang choice ko naman talaga hindi magka-jowa.
Wapo lahat ng ex niya.
Tsaka, sabi nga ng best friend ko, masyado na ako nag-enjoy na maging single. Sabi ko, hayaan mo na. Kasi nga, sinabi ko sa isang topic namin, sa isang episode na, ngayon lang ako nakakaluwag-luwag sa buhay. Marami na akong taon na nag-serve ako sa pamilya ko, sa ibang tao. Ngayon na ako nakakakain ng mga gusto kong kainin, napupuntahan yung mga lugar. Hindi nyo pa ba ibibigay yun sa akin? Sasamahan nyo pa ako ng buwisit sa buhay? Naalagaan ko. Diba? Yung ibi-baby ko pa. So, gusto ko munang maging okay bago ka pa in love, para swak na swak, diba? Just, darating naman yung kung darating, diba? Tsaka di ako excited magka-jowa. Pag narinig ko mga away-away mga jowa, mga sapat. Sabi sa akin mga kaibigan ko, alis ka na alis. Single ako eh. Ginagawa ko lang sila, diba? Single kasi ako. Diba? So, as of now, hindi ko parang kayang i-take yung mga stresses and all the negativities pag mayroong relationship and asawa. So, ibibigay ko muna yan sa sarili.
Sinasabi ko siya.
Oo. Ano, titirahin mo ba ako sa next episode? Ay, kung kayo yun, tinikman ko na. Charet!
Thank you.
Last two questions po. Nas Tavares and then Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart TV. Hype Mania. Boses na lang, hawakan na lang.
Maliban po sa inyong lima, may magkakaroon po ba ng guest or guest po?
Si Mario Mori. Ayaw pag mo! May tabi si Mario.
Oo, kasi
Ayan ba na?
in fact, after we adjourn, we have a small meeting, and then we're thinking about having guests. We actually tried that noong pinag-uusapan namin yung feng shui, yung mga pampaswerte, mga pampatanggal ng malas. So, syempre, that needs a specialist ba, an expert. So kapag mga topics na may expert dapat talaga, yun, gusto namin sana, pwede kami mag-guest. Or talaga merong taong pinag-uusapan talaga, ayun, pwede namin i-guest, tapos i-grill namin. So, that may happen in the future.
In relation to that, theoretically, if magkakaroon po ng another co-host sa TikTok na celebrity or personality, sino po yung gusto nyo na feeling nyo may aambag sa discussion?
So another, parang a guest anchor, mga ganon.
Wala po yan.
Ate Chokes!
Ayaw nilang magpapasok ng kahit sino pang iba. Oo.
Okay na.
Tsaka alam mo, hindi na makakasalita yun. Oo, kasi kami pala, kailangan na namin mag-ano.
Walang budget, hindi lang na natin yung magiging.
Kung hindi ka nagkukurutan na nga kami, tumigil ka na. So, I don't know, we haven't thought about it, but well, you first to know pag meron kami.
But that's a good idea.
Oo. But you know, if somebody is like, kunwari, absent, o sino ipapalit mo, di ba?
Bawal ako,
O,
bawal
yun.
umabsent.
Ayun.
Bawal umabsent. May threat agad.
Bawal may threat agad.
Mapalitan ng tuluyan.
Baka ma-elbow.
Depende naman mag-guest ka. Gagawa nila kami ng fake account. Tapos ibabas namin yung guest. Hindi na bagay sa show.
Thank you, Nas. The final question is from Lionheart TV.
Uy, Lionheart!
Richard, 3 million followers.
Lionheart, alam mo.
Hello, ang question ko for G3 muna. Kasi isa sa mga parang strength mo, especially sa social media,